This section is a bit of a detour, but let's at least mention the Network Intelligence Center and how it helps with network analysis. Network Intelligence Center gives you centralized monitoring and visibility into your network. It reduces troubleshooting time and effort and increases network security, all while improving overall user experience. Currently, it offers 5 modules: network topology, connectivity tests, performance dashboards, firewall insights, and network analyzer. Network topology visualizes your Google Cloud network as a graph. You can use the graph to explore your existing configurations and quickly troubleshoot networking issues. You can select networking entities, filter, see lines of communication with bandwidth information, and expand collapse hierarchies and select time boundaries. The Connectivity Test tool in Network Intelligence Center helps you to quickly diagnose connectivity issues and prevent outages. These tests lets you self-diagnose connectivity issues within Google Cloud or from Google Cloud to an external IP address. The results help you to isolate whether the issue is in Google Cloud or not. Run tests to help verify the effect of configuration changes and ensure that network intent captured by these tests is not violated, proactively preventing network outages. These tests also help assure network security and compliance. Performance Dashboard gives you visibility into the performance of your VPC. The Packet Loss tab shows the results of active probing between your VMs in a given VPC. To get this data, it runs workers on the physical hosts that house your VMs. These workers insert and receive probe packets that run on the same network as your traffic, revealing issues on that network. Workers run on the physical host and not on your VM. Therefore, these workers do not consume VM resources and the traffic is not visible on your VMs. Packet loss is aggregated for all zone pairs. The Latency tab aggregates latency information based on a sample of your actual TCP VM traffic. The method used is similar to one used for VPC flow logs. The latency is calculated as the time that elapses between sending a TCP sequence number and receiving a corresponding acknowledgement that contains the network round-trip time and TCP stack-related delay. The latency metric is only available if TCP traffic is around 1000 packets per minute or higher. Firewall Insights, a component product of Network Intelligence Center, produces metrics and insights that let you make better decisions about your firewall rules. It provides data about how your firewall rules are being used, exposes misconfigurations, and identifies rules that could be made more strict. Firewall Insights uses cloud monitoring metrics and recommender insights. Cloud monitoring collects measurements to help you understand how your applications and system services are performing. A collection of these measurements is generically called a metric. The applications and system services being monitored are called monitored resources. Measurements might include the latency of requests to a service, the amount of disk space available on a machine, the number of tables in your SQL database, the number of widgets sold, and so forth. Resources might include virtual machines, database instances, disks, and so forth. Recommender is a service that provides recommendations and insights for your resources on Google Cloud. These recommendations and insights are per product and per service and are generated based on heuristic methods, machine learning, and current resource usage. You can use insights independently from recommendations. Each insight has a specific insight type. Insight types are specific to a single Google Cloud product and resource types. A single product can have multiple insight types where each provides a different type of insight for a different resource. Firewall Insight Metrics lets you analyze the way that your firewall rules are being used. Firewall Insight Metrics are available through Cloud Monitoring and the Google Cloud Console. Metrics are derived through firewall rules logging. With Firewall Insight Metrics, you can perform the following tasks. Verify that firewall rules are being used in the intended way. Over specified time periods, verify that firewall rules allow or block their intended connections. Perform live debugging of connections that are inadvertently dropped because of firewall rules. Discover malicious attempts to access your network, in part by getting alerts about significant changes in the hit counts of firewall rules. Network Analyzer automatically monitors your VPC network configurations and detects misconfigurations and suboptimal configurations. It provides insights on network topology, firewall rules, routes, configuration dependencies, and connectivity to services and applications. It identifies network failures, provides root cause information, and suggests possible resolutions. Network Analyzer runs continuously and triggers relevant analysis based on near real-time configuration updates in your network. If a network failure is detected, it tries to correlate the failure with recent configuration changes to identify root causes. Wherever possible, it provides recommendations to suggest details on how to fix the issues. Network Analyzer provides insights that help identify common issues such as connectivity blockage, load balancing errors, external IP addresses that are not used but allocated, invalid next hop, GKE network misconfigurations, and a lot more. It also identifies the root cause of the insights and also provides recommended fix. In the example above, an insight of the type error, a GKE node to control plane connectivity is generated. The insight page also describes the following. The root cause: an ingress firewall rule is blocking the connection between the node and the plane. This indicated that the default drywall rules were modified, removed, or shadowed by another firewall rule. If the root of the problem is a deleted firewall, create a new firewall rule. If it's a shadowed firewall rule, then increase the priority.